Hi, my name is Landis, and my biome is the Trust Biome. You may have seen me online through social media. One of the things you may notice is all these paintings behind me. What am I? I am a creator. That's what I see myself as. That's what God made me, as a creator. And what I saw is that a lot of people are losing a tremendous amount of freedom in their lives, and they want a way to have more. And when I went out into the world, I started to ask, do I have to have the government involved in every single thing that I do? And the answer was no. There are actually entities that exist, such as trusts, that allow you to create them on your own. And the only parties that are a party to those agreements are the parties that you name. And so there are no reporting requirements. They keep your privacy. And when set up properly, you can actually separate your property from yourself, meaning that you can enjoy the property, but you don't have to carry all the liability for the property. Beyond that, there are some really significant tax savings that you can realize if a trust is set up properly. And so what I do is I help people understand how trusts work. I take them through a process in which they can create a trust, understand how it works, be able to operate it, and walk out the other side with the ability to create trusts of their own. You see, I want people to have this as a skill, because I think as we go forward into the future, as 𝗂𝗏 becomes more and more successful and more products come online, there's going to be more and more people that are able to go offline. They're going to get off the grid. And one of the ways that you can get off the grid is not just by the use of your power or growing your own food, but it's also going to be through the structures that you use in order to manage the affairs of your life. And so a trust is a really great way to do that. And so if you're interested in being able to have a trust for your family, or you have some really specific questions that you want to have answered about how trusts work, there's two things that you can do. One is you can book a time. You can go to Shopify and you can pay for a time and book a time with me. The other is that you can get started in the trust itself. And so I would love to be able to help you and your family be able to take yourselves deeper and deeper off the grid and help you do that through the use of a respective trust. One of the things that also makes what I do really unique is that I don't actually sell you a trust. What I do is I gift you the trust, but what I do is I do an exchange with you for a painting. So everyone who works with me to create a trust gets a unique painting that is created by me. And what I do in the process with you, when I teach you how to create the trust, is that we use the property, meaning the painting, as the first thing that you learn to register in your trust, so that you can learn how property is registered into your trust properly. And so the way I see it is that anyone who starts gets a painting, and so you're getting a unique piece of property. And it's my goal in the long term that these paintings are worth a lot more than what you exchange with me in order to be gifted a respective trust. You have a wonderful day, and I hope that all that you do helps you take you and your family further and further off the grid and allows you to live a life of freedom. Take care.